fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap. Don't it seem like a drag? Like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. I won't listen to any of that jazz. No, I'll never grow up.
I'll never grow up.
Growing up is just a big fat trap. I take pride in never working a day. Can't see the use of it anyway. Who can think I'm such a load of crap? Growing up is just a trap.
All right, we are headed to Palm Springs. And
You always want to say Palm Desert.
yeah, I want to say Palm Desert, but Palm
I think they're suburbs.
of
So
each other. Yeah. So no kids for 5 days.
Alone in the desert.
Alone in the desert.
Hey, maybe you should title that. Alone in the desert.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so we will probably film a lot of this as we think about it. We're not trying to make this a big deal. We really do need to relax. It felt kind of stressful just trying to get here to the airport and drop kids off and get rid of kids and all that stuff. It just was.
That's a lot.
It was a lot of work.
Childcare
lot
has
of
been a big
stress.
concern. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? 350 miles yesterday driving.
Yes, because we had to take them to my son and his wife, and they live in Bellingham. So it's a ways from us.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, we will film a lot of this as we go along, try to make a video about it so that it's interesting. And I don't think we really have any big plan. I mean, we got some things that we want to try to do.
I want to go to the Joshua Tree National Park because it's like the only place that they have them, that they have Joshua trees. I think.
In the world?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
No, I don't think it's in the only place in the world. But I could be wrong.
I don't know.
For
But I
some
want to
reason,
see them.
actually, for some reason, now that you say that, I think that actually there might be some truth in that. I don't know.
I'm the only one of me in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. And there's no.
Thank goodness. That's what you're thinking.
I didn't say anything.
I don't want anyone else to have such torture.
Say that at all. Anyway, so we'll try to figure out how to put a video together that's interesting and, not 5 hours long.
It's not going to be National Geographic, but it'll be good. Suddenly we're outside, and I didn't even notice we were outside, and it's palm trees and outside.
Right. So welcome to Palm Springs.
Is dust blowing in the desert, so I guess it wouldn't be dust, it would be sand and dirt.
Yes, we
Yeah.
went through a desert. Turned storm.
It's very, very breezy and dusty.
Well, there's a wind warning for tomorrow,
Yes,
right?
yes. Look at those palm trees. Wow. I guess palm is in the name.
You have arrived.
Since we've arrived. In case you didn't know.
All right, so this is our room. King size bed, nice little sitting area. Little coffee bar over here, big closet. And of course it's got a bathroom, double sink, which is nice.
And a Sarah,
And Sarah.
which is nice. Which is also nice.
right, so good morning. It's our first day in Palm Springs. We got to our hotel, what time was it? 12:30 something?
Yeah.
We let the guy at the rental car place, he said, hey, I got a cool car for you, a Dodge Challenger. And so it's a sports car. Picking it up so late in the dark, I could barely even get in the car.
Because it's it's shaped like, like a bucket where
Yeah, so, I mean, I could barely get in the car last night. To contort myself like a pretzel. Never could get the navigation to work. But anyway, we are up. It's probably about, 10, 11 o'clock? It's got to be after 10.
It's 10:21.
Yeah, so we are up. Today we're just gonna try to get the
lay of the land day.
Yeah, we don't
go to Walmart and get the things that we didn't
we forgot, or things that we realized that we probably need, like a motion light for the bathroom, so that it's not full blast if you have to get up in the night to go to the bathroom, stuff like that. So, but we'll check out the place, figure out what we're gonna do. The rest of the week. We're here until Friday. And it is sunny, but it's there's a wind advisory, but it's nice. It's still pleasant.
It's more breezy today. Last night it was windy, really windy. So.
Yeah, so.
And I guess it comes and goes this time of year. If you're from here, you probably already know that, but that's what the concierge was telling us.
So anyway, we're staying at the
Hilton Doubletree Golf Resort.
Yeah, golf resort. Yeah, room's nice.
Yeah, it's a hotel.
Yeah, it's a hotel.
We're not here for the stay. I mean, I'm sure some people do come for that.
Well, but it's still nice. I mean, it's got a nice pool and nice facilities.
They have their own golf course. I think it's like 21 holes. Their own fancy golf course.
Like we said, we got here super late. It took a long time to get the car. Although it was only a 2-hour flight. 2.5-hour flight for us.
The last leg of it was a little queasy inducing because of the turbulence coming from because you're at 30,000 feet and you come down and you're hitting hot air from the desert, so it was a lot of
I felt it in my stomach. I was thinking, I said, if they keep this up,
we're gonna need the barf bags.
It's gonna be
there's gonna be some
that's why
I figured you were digging in the pocket. Is there a puke bag in here just in case?
Because I was thinking, okay, if they keep this up, we're gonna definitely need it.
Yep.
Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. All right, so we're back at the budget lot. We had to turn our car back in. We had a Dodge Challenger that we picked up last night at 12:30. We had to bring it back just because of issues with it. I'll show you what we got now.
It's a nice, plain Nissan sedan. It's cool.
So yes, we got a Nissan Altima. Got rid of the Challenger. We didn't ask for a Challenger. Anyway, it had a lot of challenges, so this is what we got.
It was a good time! Woohoo!
So, anyway, there we go. We just left the visitor center, and this is some of the scenery that is around us. I'm not sure what the name of these mountains are. We should probably.
I think it's I'm pretty sure it's the San Jacinto.
San Jacinto?
I think so, yes.
Mountains? Are they called mountains or hills?
Mountains.
Okay.
Even though they're rolling, they're not like the mountains in Washington.
No, but there's the field over there.
So it's Chino Canyon. Yes, in the pristine wilderness of the Mount San Jacinto mountain range.
So we're on the main, I can't remember what street we're on, but it's heading out of town. And we
can see I don't know if they can see the wind.
In fact, we might stop and take a picture.
Boutiques and stuff. There's a Sephora.
So yeah, we definitely.
Sock and sandal shop.
came upon
the bougie area of Palm Springs.
yeah, at least for tourists.
Yes, for tourists. There's a grocery outlet bargain market right in the middle of Palm Springs. Wow.
Stuff helps to buy.
You need to quit. I love grocery outlet. I wish they would sponsor me.
You better turn around. You better feel when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop.
Ready to sound the alarm.
If
Right there
I
in
should
front of us.
fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my choo-choo.
All right, so we are at the Botanical Garden here in Palm Springs. I'm actually just waiting for Sarah. Looks like we're gonna be doing more walking today. So I've got some new shoes that we purchased yesterday. I had bought Converse, and if you know anything about just regular Converse, they're not any good for anything except probably for looks. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna put these shoes to the test. My left ankle apparently years ago was broken, and I didn't know that. And I've got a brace on it and these new shoes, so we'll see how it does today. Okay, so where are we?
Moorten's, Moortons, Moorten's Botanical Gardens. Like laying on the ground like a giant snake, a cactus snake.
For some reason, YouTube's been sending me these videos. I haven't watched any, but like this person who's talking about all these natural plant cures for stuff. I don't know the reason I'm mentioning this because one of them was agave mixed with something else.
Oh, really?
And it's supposed to be cure all kinds of stuff.
Get agave and it's tequila, but
It's what?
it's tequila.
Oh, okay.
Golden barrel cacti. Isn't that cool? Little tiny pineapples.
Yes, I'm not complaining. It's because, like I said, it's
It's regional.
right. Although there's some of those pink flowers.
Bougainvillea.
I don't know what they're called. But that could be hanging over from somebody's yard. Because there's a house right next to it.
Yes. So when I was growing up, my mom had a Southwestern theme in our living room. She had the beige furniture and all the pastels and artificial cactus. And I think it was my grandmother came along and cleaned the dusty looking stuff off her artificial cacti. So she had to go back with like some talcum powder and make them look matte again like that, because that's how they really look. They're not shiny. So.
All right, it is day 3, and we are headed out to the Joshua Tree National Forest or Park. It occurred to me last night that we had purchased a National Park Pass, and I happen to have it, so that'll save us a couple dollars. We spent money before.
It's $30.
And we bought a pass instead of paying for just a day pass. We spent $30 more and got a National Park Pass for the year, so we can go to this place for free.
Well, and if we end up taking a summer vacation
Yep,
by Rainier,
we'll
that's
be able
where
to
the
go back
girls
in there
always want to
too.
go.
So anyway, that's paying off. That's what we're going to do today. We'll grab some breakfast and then get on the road. We will take you along with us. All right, we're here.
Pull over and take a picture of the sign. we have finally located some actual Joshua trees. You can see them coming up on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
There finally are Joshua trees in Joshua Tree National Park.
yeah, we have pulled over in this couple ass head. You seen any Joshua trees?
Because we came in the Cottonwood Visitor Center entrance and there's no Joshua trees down there. So now we're getting closer to the actual hub of the national park and there are Joshua trees.
All right, good morning. It is day, what, 4?
Yep.
Day 4. And we are just getting out and about 9:30. Yesterday we went up to the Joshua Tree National Park. That was interesting to see all that. We thought it was really interesting because people were paying to have a park pass. And then when you got to the part where you needed to show your park pass,
It was closed.
it was closed.
So I feel bad for those people who paid like $30 a car because there was some people from Europe ahead of us when we stopped at the visitor center and they paid $30 a car because they had, you know, multiple parties and so they paid $60
Yeah.
and they didn't. I mean, obviously it goes to support the park, but
Yeah, it's just the point though is that you know you paid it. There's all kinds of people paying because it's,
thinking that they were going to need proof when they left the park.
and it was closed. So that was interesting. I think today we're going to be probably mostly around town.
I think we're going to try and do the tram. We'll have to see because it's spring break, so it's very busy here. We'll have to see if we
so
can
we'll
even
see if
get
we
tickets.
can even get on the tram. But there's other stuff to do.
And Village Fest tonight.
Yeah, Village Fest tonight. So we need to kind of time that out and figure out.
And that's where they like close down Palm Canyon Drive, and it's like 180 vendors, so it's like a big, you know, market.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, that's our day, and we'll kind of take you along with us. All right, so where are we?
This is Salton City, next to the Salton Sea. I guess I didn't realize it was going to be this large.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I used to see this off of Interstate 10. And you used to always wonder what it was because it's in the middle of the desert.
It's water in the middle of the desert.
But like I said, I think we were supposed to go to...
Well, do you want me to punch in the state park?
Okay, so...
Boys and girls, listen up.
Yes, if you're gonna do a trip like this, just get yourself a map. Not depend on
Not a map on your phone.
these apps on your phone. We just went to Salton City. What's here? Nothing. Yes, you can see the Salton Lake or the sea off in the distance, but all that's here at Salton City is a bunch of houses on cheap land, less than $10,000 for the land. Anyway, it's just one of those things. These apps on your phone, have a map. That's all I'll say.
Because then you can see all
Yes, if we would have had a map, we would have been able to see that, clearly see that there was nothing, no reason to come to Salton
that
City.
we wanted the state park area, which is back
50 miles
where we
that
came
way.
out. So anyway, It's scenic.
Yeah, scenic, sure.
Turn right onto California 86
Dust.
North. Then
And more
continue straight to
dust.
stay on California 86 North.
All right.
Brown desert. More desert. Brown. Brown.
Are you done?
And brown.
Are you done? So if you are wondering why we're even out here in the first place,
In the middle of nowhere.
in the middle of nowhere to see the sea, we watched an episode on Mysteries of the Abandoned. CJ and I like to watch food television, history television, that kind of thing at night.
Boring.
We're
Boring.
unexciting.
All right, whatever.
I've always liked information. Anyway, the Salton Sea is disappearing and it's highly polluted. They've had a lot of like fish die off and things like that. How it began is there's always been a natural reservoir here since the 1500s, but in the early 1900s they decided that they were going to create a fertile valley in this area, and so they would flood from the Colorado River to make sure that there was lots of canals, lots of water in here. So we just drove through some very large orchards, date orchards. It looked like lemons. So it used to be an agricultural hub for the area, basically an oasis in the desert. And that was in the early 1900s, and it lasted clear up until the 60s. The Salton Sea became a super elite resort area for the rich and famous movie stars, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. You know, everyone would come out here and play because this was the access to the water when we were out in Palm Springs. But like I said, they have rerouted the Colorado River over the years, and it has caused a salination of the reservoir, too much salt, and that's what has been causing the wildlife to die. And in fact, in 2023, so just earlier this year, California has passed a bunch of acts trying to resurrect the Salton Sea. So that's why we're out here to see it, just in case it does indeed go away. So there's your Wikipedia moment for the day.
Okay, so we made the mistake of stopping at the Red Earth Casino, which is out here in the middle of nowhere. And we went there, well, we went there to eat. And it was a huge mistake.
Thinking we were going to a casino, because
Yes, a casino, right.
in Washington State, we live on a lot of native land, and so there's lots of casinos up there with, you know, big giant casinos with pretty deluxe restaurants. So we were expecting to at least go in there and have like a diner or something. And it was...
Oh, no. That's what we had was...
No, we had like a taqueria. We had like a taco truck indoors. That's what it was.
That's true.
Now, I love Mexican food. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. But that was not what I was expecting. I mean, maybe I'm a gringo and I'm used to Americanized Mexican food. But I mean, my first husband was Mexican and all of his family. So I've had what I would assume is authentic Mexican food, and that wasn't it. So I don't know if it's a regional, but
I think we're going to Taco Bell. We sound old.
we are old.
Yeah.
We're set in our ways. We like what we like.
I don't know if it's even that. It just was bad.
Found the visitor center.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
All right, we're done with you. So we are right on the San Andreas Fault.
I know.
I read it. And the sign back there said it's our fault. It's a play on words.
All right, we finally made it.
The Salton Sea Visitor Center, which is what we should have punched in the first time.
So the sand out here is super crunchy because of all the salt.
I've shared the stage with all the best. A lot of good it did for me. I'd walk the wall of China, walked till my feet were sore. Came home to Carolina and found my love next door. Well, what do you know? I didn't have to travel the world.
at Village Fest in Palm Springs, California. Got the street blocked off downtown, and we're just checking stuff out.